You text them. They leave you on read. You make time for them. They're always busy. You show up for them completely, honestly, with everything you have. And they show up whenever it's convenient for them. And still, you stay. You wait. You make excuses for them. You tell yourself maybe they're going through something. Maybe they need more time. Maybe if you just try a little harder, love a little louder, give a little more, they'll finally see what they have. But deep down, in a place you don't like to visit, you already know the truth. They see you. They just don't value you. And that right there, that is one of the most painful things a human being can experience. Not hatred, not rejection, but being seen and still not being chosen. If that's where you are right now, do not move. Do not skip ahead. Because this video is going to say things that nobody in your life has had the courage to say to your face. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome to a space where we don't sugarcoat, we don't perform positivity, and we don't pretend that healing is pretty. This channel exists for people who are done lying to themselves about how they're really feeling. Subscribe if you're one of those people. Hit the bell, because every video we drop here is built to cut through the noise and get straight to the truth. Now, let's talk about something that's quietly breaking millions of people right now. Chasing someone who doesn't value you. Let's start with the most uncomfortable question first. Why do we chase people who don't value us? It's not stupidity. It's not weakness. It's not even desperation. Not really. It's hope. It's the memory of how good it felt in the beginning. It's the human need to make sense of the emotional investment you've already made. Psychologists call it the sunk cost fallacy. The longer you've been in something, the harder it is to walk away, even when it's clearly not working. So you keep going. You keep giving. You keep shrinking yourself to fit into spaces they barely leave for you. And every time they give you just a little, a reply, a good day, a moment of warmth, you hold on to it like it's proof that everything you're doing is worth it. It's not. And I'll tell you exactly why. Reason number 1. Chasing destroys your self-worth. Permanently. If you let it. Here's something that nobody talks about enough. Every single time you chase someone who doesn't value you, you are sending a message to your subconscious mind. That message says, I am someone who has to earn love. I am someone who has to work to be chosen. I am not naturally worthy of being wanted. And the longer you repeat that behavior, the deeper that belief gets coded into who you are. This is why people who stay in one-sided relationships for too long often struggle in future healthy relationships. Because by the time someone genuinely, freely, naturally chooses them, they don't believe it. They self-sabotage. They push people away. They go back to chaos because it feels familiar. The damage isn't just emotional. It's psychological. It rewires how you see yourself. So when I tell you to stop chasing, I'm not telling you to give up on love. I'm telling you to protect the version of yourself that still knows what they deserve. Reason number 2. Their inconsistency is not a mystery. It's a message. Let me explain something about people who blow hot and cold. One day they're all in, texting first, making plans, looking at you like you're the only person in the room. The next day they're distant, distracted, almost like you imagine the whole thing. You think, what did I do wrong? What changed? How do I get that version of them back? Here's the truth. Nothing changed. That's just who they are. Some people are emotionally unavailable. Some people enjoy the attention, but don't want the responsibility. Some people genuinely don't know what they want, and they use you as an emotional placeholder while they figure it out. Their inconsistency is not a puzzle for you to solve. It's not a test for you to pass. It's information. Clear, consistent, repeated information about where you actually stand. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Not the 5th. Not the 15th. The first. Reason number 3. The right person will never make you feel like you're too much. I want you to think about something. Think about how much mental energy you spend on this person. The overanalyzing. The rereading of texts. the wondering what their silence means, the adjusting of your behavior to manage their mood, the constant questioning of whether you said the right thing or the right thing with the right amount of available or unavailable. Now imagine, and I mean really imagine, a relationship where you don't have to do any of that, where you say what you feel and they don't run, where you need something and they show up without making you feel like a burden, where you don't have to perform or shrink or calculate, where you are just you, and that is more than enough. That relationship exists, that person exists, but you will never find them while you are pouring every drop of yourself into someone who leaves your glass empty. The right person will not make you feel like you are chasing them. The right person will run toward you. Reason number 4, waiting for them to change is costing you your life. I need to be direct with you now. Every month you spend waiting for someone to value you the way you deserve is a month of your life gone. Not paused. Gone. Think about the experiences you haven't had, the places you haven't gone, the people you haven't met, the version of yourself you haven't become, because you've been too emotionally occupied, too mentally drained, too tangled up in someone who doesn't even think about you the way you think about them. Time is the one thing you cannot get back. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because I want you to feel the weight of what you're trading. Your actual life, your one, real, irreplaceable life, for someone who hasn't even decided if they want to be in it. That trade is not fair. And somewhere inside you, you know it. Reason number 5, walking away is not losing. It's the most powerful thing you can do. Here's the part where most people get it wrong. They think that walking away from someone who doesn't value them is admitting defeat. Like leaving means the other person won. Like staying, no matter how painful, is somehow braver or more loyal. It's not. Walking away from someone who doesn't value you is not weakness. It is the loudest, clearest statement of self-respect you can make. It says, I know what I bring. I know what I deserve. And I refuse to negotiate on that with anyone. And here's the part that nobody talks about. The moment you genuinely stop chasing, something shifts. Not just in you. In them too. People don't realize what they have until it's actually, truly gone. Not threatened. Gone. But, and this is critical, you cannot walk away as a strategy to make them come back. You have to walk away because you deserve better. Because your peace matters. Because your life is worth more than a half love from someone who can't make up their mind. Walk away for you. Everything else is secondary. You are not too much. You are not too emotional. You are not too intense or too needy or too sensitive. You have been giving extraordinary love to an ordinary effort. And you have been blaming yourself for the gap. That gap is not your fault. You deserve someone who is certain about you. Someone who doesn't keep you guessing. Someone who makes you feel like the answer, not the question. And the only way to find that person is to stop filling your life with someone who is never really in it. Let go. Not because they deserve your absence, but because you deserve your own presence back. If this hit you somewhere deep, if you felt even one sentence in your chest, I want you to do something right now. Share this video. Silently. Anonymously if you have to. Because someone in your life is sitting alone tonight, reading old texts, making excuses for someone who isn't worth a single one. They need to hear this. Drop a comment below. Tell me, are you still chasing? Or have you finally let go? I read every single comment. Your story matters here. And subscribe to this channel because this is just one conversation. Every week we go deeper into self-worth, healing, and building the kind of life and love that you actually deserve. You found this video for a reason. Honor that. I'll see you in the next